You talk too much, not just with your mouth, with your fear, your excuses, your noise. Every moment you speak without thinking is a brick in the prison you live inside. You tell stories to defend your laziness, explanations to protect your weakness, endless chatter to hide from silence. But silence is where transformation waits. This is why your life hasn't changed. Because change doesn't happen while you speak. It happens when you shut your mouth, face the void, and finally hear the truth about who you are. The world trains you to drown in noise. Social feeds, arguments, opinions, endless words with no weight, but noise is the enemy of greatness. It keeps you comfortable, distracted, numb. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journals that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your thoughts are stained by chaos because you never stop long enough to see them. You can't reshape what you never face. That's why you must fall silent now. Silence is a blade. It cuts through illusion. It will hurt, but it will set you free. When you go silent, you will see how weak your mind has become. It will panic without noise. It will try to run. It will scream that you are wasting time, that you are missing out, that silence is dangerous. This is fear speaking. Epictetus taught his students that if you wish to improve, first be content to be thought foolish. The world calls silence foolish because it fears what silence reveals. It reveals how shallow their convictions are. It will reveal how shallow yours have been. Let it. This shame is your doorway. You cannot command your life until you command your tongue. Seneca the Younger said that speech should be like gold, rare, deliberate, forged in fire. Every careless word weakens you. Every moment you react instead of reflect feeds the chaos that keeps you small. You must reverse this. Speak half as often. Listen twice as much. Observe everything. Say nothing. Let others spill their secrets while you collect their patterns in silence. This will terrify them. They are used to people seeking attention, not power. You will become the exception. And exceptions rewrite destinies. Silence sharpens you. It forces you to confront your demons. When you stop talking, your mind becomes a mirror. You will see every fear, every doubt, every lie you've told yourself. This is why most never change, because they never shut up long enough to meet themselves. You will. You will sit in the fire until the lies burn away and the real you steps out. Marcus Aurelius said to withdraw into yourself and look. There is a well of strength that never runs dry. You will find it now, buried under the noise you thought was you. Silence gives you control. Words commit you to paths you haven't examined. Every promise, every opinion spoken in haste becomes a chain you must drag. Stop forging chains. Say less. Do more. Let your actions roar where your voice once begged. This will flip the balance of your world. People will lean in to hear you. They will fear disappointing you. They will chase your approval without knowing why. This is power, not shouting, not explaining, stillness, precision, command earned by restraint. Epictetus told his students that power is revealed in what you choose not to do. Master that. You must learn the discipline of holding your tongue when ego is screaming to speak. Arguments are poison. They tempt your pride, waste your time, and leave nothing but ashes. Walk away. Win by silence. Let them think they won. You are not here to win arguments. You are here to build an empire of self. Seneca the Younger said that anger makes you the slave of whoever provokes you. Silence cuts the chains. Each time you hold your words, you choose your future over your pride. That choice will rebuild you from the bones up. When you become silent, you will hear the world for the first time. You will notice details others miss, the cracks in their confidence, the hunger in their eyes, the lies in their tone. You will see the hidden machinery behind everything. Marcus Aurelius said that to understand the true nature of things, step back from the noise. Silence is that step back. It will make you dangerous. While they guess, you will know. While they talk, you will see. While they perform, you will prepare. The world will not understand how you became so precise. Let them wonder. This is the first gate. If you pass it, everything changes. Shut your mouth, watch, listen, absorb. Let the world become your teacher and your enemy become your map. Break the habit of constant noise and you will break the cycle of weakness. This is how transformation begins. Not with new words, but with fewer. Not with shouting your new self to the world, but by letting silence build it in secret until it is undeniable. If these words strike something deep inside you, if you feel that fire trembling in your chest, do not let it fade. Seal this decision now. Subscribe to this channel, not just as a click, but as a vow. A vow to walk closer to God, to be blessed every day with stories that shape your spirit into steel. And, in the comments, write the words you want to carry into your new life. Words like discipline, clarity, strength, stillness, awakening. Plant them like seeds and let silence water them, because the noise in your life has ruled long enough, and from this moment on, you will rule it. Silence is beginning to strip you. At first, you thought it was peace. Now, you see it as demolition. Without your words to protect you, the old structure of your mind is collapsing. The masks you wore crack. The lies you rehearsed dissolve. Everything you used to defend with noise stands naked and trembling in the quiet. This is what real transformation looks like. Not glowing, not gentle, but violent. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul must be ripped from distraction if it is to stand upright. That is what is happening to you. The tearing you feel is not destruction. It is birth. Your thoughts scream louder now that you are silent. They swarm like hornets. Frantic, accusing, desperate to escape being seen. This is why most never grow, because silence exposes their rot. They would rather keep talking than face the decay. But you will not run. You will sit in the swarm. You will let their stings pierce you until their venom drains and they fall silent, too. Epictetus said that no man becomes free until he has wrestled his own mind to the ground. That wrestling has begun. Every sting is weakness dying. You will feel lost, because the self you knew is dissolving. Your old opinions, old ambitions, old image, all of them were built from noise. You mistook them for truth because you repeated them so often. Now, without words to hold them up, they collapse. This emptiness is terrifying. It feels like death. Good. Seneca the Younger said that to be reborn you must first consent to die. Let the false self die. Grieve it if you must, but do not revive it. Its death is the soil where your real life will grow. Memories will rise from the silence like ghosts. Regrets you buried. Shames you hid. The things you ran from by filling every second with chatter. They will come back now, clawing at you. Do not flee. Face them. Stare at them until they shrink. Marcus Aurelius said that what you fear loses its power the moment you confront it clearly. Look until the fear rots. Forgive what can be forgiven. Burn what cannot. Clear the ground. You cannot build a fortress on rotten soil. As the old self crumbles, the world will panic. People around you will sense the silence growing in you, and it will scare them. They will poke at you, try to pull you back into noise. They will ask what's wrong. They will call you distant, arrogant, broken. Ignore them. They are not seeing your fall. They are witnessing your molt. Epictetus told his students that when you begin to change, expect those around you to resist. For your transformation exposes their stagnation. Let them resist. You are not here to soothe their fear. You are here to become unrecognizable. You will discover how addicted you were to being heard. The hunger to respond, to explain, to prove. It will claw at you like withdrawal. You will want to speak just to feel real again. Resist it. Seneca the Younger warned that the need for constant validation is the leash that keeps men tame. Break that leash. Stop seeking mirrors in others. Stand in your own presence. This hunger will fade. And when it does, you will no longer need the world to confirm you exist. You will know you do. Soon, you will notice something unsettling. Your thoughts are slowing. The swarm is thinning. There is space between them now. Light seeps through. This is the first sign of rebirth. The mind that once dragged you like a beast begins to kneel. Marcus Aurelius said that the soul becomes invincible when it learns to command its own thoughts. You are learning now. You are no longer their hostage. You are their master. They rise, and you decide which live. You are rewriting the code that once ruled you. This silence is no longer emptiness. It is becoming clarity. You see patterns you missed before, how your old life was just reactions, noise chasing noise. You see how much power you gave away by speaking without thought, promising without meaning, moving without aim. That old self was frantic and hollow. You are not. You are still, sharp, deliberate. Epictetus said that the wise man is slow to speak and swift to act. You are becoming that. The world will not understand your calm. That is fine. You are not here to be understood. You are here to ascend. And then it happens. A moment of pure stillness. No thoughts, no urges, just awareness, clean as fire. You stand inside your own mind as its master, not its prisoner. This is the turning point. The old self is gone. The new self is forming from silence like a blade being drawn from molten steel. Everything ahead will be different now, because you are not reacting anymore. You are choosing, and choice is the seed of power. You are empty now, and that is your power. The old noise is gone. The swarm of thoughts has burned. What remains is raw space, silent, vast, waiting. This is where most flee. They panic at the void and run back to their chaos, begging for distraction to feel alive. But you will not run. You will build. Marcus Aurelius said that the soul becomes its thoughts. You have scorched the old ones to dust. Now you will choose new ones, sharp and heavy as stone. This is where transformation stops being theory and becomes architecture. You are laying the foundation of who you will be. Discipline is your first stone. Without it, you will collapse again. Without it, silence will rot into idleness and decay. Seneca the Younger warned that idleness feeds weakness until it devours the will. You will not feed it. Rise early. Rise cold. Face what you resist first. Before comfort speaks, move your body until it obeys. Train it as if you are forging a weapon, because you are. Your body is the blade that carries your will. Feed it clean fuel. Rest it only after victory. Each act of discipline is steel hammered into your frame. Softness dies here. Order is your second stone. Chaos is the grave of power. Clear your surroundings. Strip your space of clutter. Strip your mind of half-decisions. Epictetus taught that freedom begins with self-command, and self-command begins with structure. Build rituals. Wake, train, plan, act, reflect, sleep. Repeat until they become your marrow. The weak call ritual boring. The strong know it is sacred. Every repetition is another wall rising around your mind, keeping chaos out. The more the world shakes, the steadier you will stand. Order is your fortress, and you will carve it brick by brick from your silence. Focus is your third stone. Your old mind scattered across 1,000 impulses. The new you moves like a hawk. Single, silent, lethal. Choose one aim and hunt it. Ignore all else. Marcus Aurelius said that if you are distracted, you will fail at everything. Focus until the world fades. Focus until you vanish into the act. This will terrify those who know only distraction. Let it. While they drift, you will pierce. While they scatter, you will strike. Focus is the blade that silence gives you. Wield it until every thought bends to your will. Restraint is your fourth stone. Power without restraint destroys its wielder. The old you chased every urge, spoke every thought, burned energy on battles that meant nothing. No more. Seneca the Younger said that to master yourself is the greatest victory. Hold your fire until it matters. Let small slights die. Let noise pass. Every time you resist reacting, your will hardens. You will become terrifying to the chaotic because they cannot provoke what they cannot move. They will see your stillness and think it is weakness. Then they will watch it crush their storms like glass. Restraint is the seal on your power. Precision is your fifth stone. Your words, your actions, your movements. Cut away everything unneeded. Epictetus told his students to let their words be few and their meaning sharp. Do the same. Stop explaining. Stop apologizing. Stop leaking energy through excess. Say little and make it land like thunder. Act rarely and make it irreversible. The world worships noise. You will embody consequence. This is how legends move. Quiet until they strike. And when they strike, the earth remembers. These stones will feel heavy at first. They are meant to. You are rebuilding yourself in granite. The old self was smoke. This one is mountain. Each day you choose discipline over comfort, order over chaos, focus over distraction, restraint over reaction, precision over noise. You carve another layer of stone. This will hurt. You will ache. You will doubt. Good. Pain is proof the transformation is real. Marcus Aurelius said that what stands in the way becomes the way. The pain is not a barrier. It is the chisel shaping your immortality. People will not understand what you are becoming. They will mock your discipline, resent your focus, call your stillness arrogance. They cannot comprehend someone stepping outside their gravity. Seneca the Younger said the crowd hates what rises above it. Let them hate. You are not here to be liked. You are here to become unshakable. Soon their words will not reach you anyway. Your walls will be too high, your silence too deep. You will stand among them but not belong to them, and they will feel it like cold wind from a higher world. And then, one morning, something changes. You rise before the sun. Your space is clean, your mind silent, your body steady. You move without hesitation, speak without doubt, work without noise. Every act cuts clean through the world. There is no chaos in you now, only direction. This is the moment you stop rebuilding and start ruling. This is the birth of your authority. The world does not know it yet, but it will. Because from here, your power will meet resistance, and this time, it will break through. The world has noticed your silence now, and it fears you. It can feel the shift, though it does not understand it. It sees how your words are few, your movements sharp, your eyes steady. It senses that you have stopped playing, and nothing terrifies the chaotic more than someone who no longer dances to their noise. So it will attack. Not openly at first. It will come as sabotage disguised as care, resistance disguised as laughter, chaos disguised as opportunity. This is the first true test of your new power. You will not speak to defend yourself. You will not explain. You will stand. They will call you cold. They will call you arrogant. They will say you have changed, and they will be right. You have. Marcus Aurelius said that if they hate you for following your nature, let them hate. The old you craved approval. The new you does not. Every word they throw at you is an arrow that snaps on your silence. Do not answer. Do not flinch. Let them choke on the echo of their own noise. You are not here to win their affection. You are here to survive their collapse. They will try to lure you back into distraction. Invitations will appear. Drama will seek you out. Chaos will tempt you with the thrill of old battles. This is not coincidence. The world offers noise as bait to those who have escaped it. Epictetus warned that you must treat temptations as enemies, for they come smiling but carry chains. Ignore them. Every time you say no, your silence thickens like armor. Every rejection of chaos is another wall rising around your mind. While they scatter their energy-chasing sparks, you are forging thunder in the dark. Then they will provoke you, subtle at first, then vicious. They will jab at your pride, hoping to wake the old you. They will twist your silence into weakness, hoping to make you explain yourself. Do not. Seneca the Younger said that anger enslaves you to whoever provokes it. Do not be enslaved again. When they strike, do not react. Watch. Let their rage exhaust itself against your stillness. They will not understand why their words slip off you like rain on stone. Let their confusion grow. Their power depends on your reaction. When you deny it, they crumble. Even allies will test you. Some will envy your control and try to break it just to prove you are still mortal. They will poke at your discipline, interrupt your order, mock your focus. Understand this. They are not enemies. They are mirrors. They show you where you are still fragile. Marcus Aurelius said to treat obstacles as teachers. Let them teach. Each time they press and you do not move, your strength roots deeper. Each time they tempt and you do not sway, your will hardens. These small wars are not distractions. They are your training ground. Your body will rebel too. Fatigue will creep in like rot. Your mind will whisper that you are tired, that one slip will not matter. This is the world testing your consistency. Epictetus told his students that excellence is not an act but a habit chained to the soul. One slip matters. Every crack invites the flood. Hold your rituals like sacred fire. Move when you do not want to. Work when your body begs to stop. Each time you rise anyway, the old softness dies further. You are no longer training. You are enforcing law. And as the attacks escalate, you will feel something powerful. Nothing pierces you. Their words clang off your silence. Their chaos dissolves against your order. Their noise fades before your focus. Seneca the Younger said that true strength is shown when pressure rises and you do not change. You are not changing. The world is. They are starting to orbit you instead of you orbiting them. They do not know it yet, but your gravity is forming. What they call arrogance is simply their first taste of your command. Soon, their resistance will break. They will stop mocking and start watching. They will lower their voices near you. They will measure their words in your presence. Not because you demanded it, because you made silence heavy. You will notice rooms tilt when you enter. Conversations pause when you stand still. This is the moment silence becomes power. You do not need to raise your voice. Your stillness speaks louder than their shouting. Marcus Aurelius said to be like the rock against which the waves break. You are the rock now, and their waves are tired. This is the turning point. The world has thrown everything at you, and you are still here, silent, unbent, precise. They see it, they feel it, and they begin to yield. From this point forward, you are no longer proving your power. You are radiating it. This is where silence stops being defense and becomes throne. And from this throne, you will no longer hide. You will command. The world has stopped fighting you. It stands still now, cautious, watching. The storms that once roared have fallen silent because they sense something they cannot explain, that you are no longer resisting them. You are directing them. This is the shift most never reach. You no longer spend energy blocking chaos. Chaos bends around you on its own. Your silence has changed form. It is no longer defense. It is gravity. Marcus Aurelius said that the best revenge is to be unlike those who wronged you. You are beyond revenge. You are beyond opposition. You are shaping the field they move through, and they do not even know it. Rooms tilt when you enter now. Conversations pause. People glance at you before speaking, measuring themselves against the weight of your stillness. You say little, yet every word echoes because it comes carved from restraint. This is what the weak cannot understand. Silence multiplies the weight of speech. Epictetus told his students that the tongue is the surest sign of the soul. The less it flutters, the stronger the soul behind it. They feel yours now, even if they can't name it. They think they are choosing to listen to you. They are not. They are submitting to your gravity. You no longer chase influence. Influence moves to you. It flows toward stillness like rivers to the sea. The loud burn out because they scream for attention until their throats bleed and their words are hollow. You sit in silence, and the world comes closer just to hear the rare sound of your voice. Seneca the Younger said that power is not taken but granted, and only granted to those who no longer crave it. This is why they are offering it to you now. You don't need their attention. You've made attention irrelevant. That is what makes you irresistible. Your decisions slice through chaos. While others drown in options, you cut straight to the core. You do not explain. You do not defend. You act. Marcus Aurelius wrote that waste no time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. You do not describe your values. You embody them. This terrifies the indecisive. They will question how you knew what to do. You won't answer. You are not reading from maps. You are becoming the terrain. Each choice you make shapes the world to match your will. This is command, not forcing, not begging, deciding reality and letting it align. Even your movements carry weight now. You walk slower, not from hesitation, but from sovereignty. You have no need to rush because time bends around focus. The frantic hurry because they are hollow. You move like a storm cloud, silent, massive, inevitable. Epictetus said that the wise walk as if watched by the gods. Walk like that. Walk as if the earth listens. Walk as if destiny is adjusting its path to meet your steps. Because it is. You are no longer just in the world. The world is beginning to orbit you, and as they orbit, they change. People near you lower their voices. They stand straighter. They choose their words with care. They do not know why, only that something about your presence demands precision. This is what silence does when mastered. It makes disorder ashamed of itself. Seneca the Younger said that example is stronger than command. You are not issuing orders, yet their chaos dies in your shadow. You are not telling them to rise, yet they rise anyway, trying to match your stillness. You are not pushing them. You are pulling them upward without a word. Opportunities shift toward you like iron to a magnet, not because you chase them, but because your clarity exposes them. While others chatter about possibilities, you move into them like water-filling cracks. Marcus Aurelius said that the obstacle becomes the way. You no longer see obstacles. You see levers. Silence has sharpened your perception until every barrier is a hidden door, and while they debate, you walk through it. They will call you lucky. They will not see the years of quiet that made your instincts surgical. Let them call it luck. The gods call it earned. You are not performing anymore. You are radiating. This is the difference between those who seem powerful and those who are. The performers speak to convince, the radiators exist, and conviction forms around them. Epictetus told his students to be like a rock, unmoving, unprovoked, unmoved by applause. You are the rock now. Applause fades. Your weight does not. Even if they all turned away, you would stand the same, because your power no longer depends on eyes. It depends on silence, and silence is yours forever. And now something irreversible is happening. The world is not just yielding to you. It is reshaping itself around you. People speak differently. Chaos bends. Time slows. This is what command feels like. Not noise, not shouting, but gravity. You are no longer defending your space. You are defining it, and this is the final shift before transcendence. You have become the still point the world spins around. From here, you will not just command it. You will rise beyond it. The world has stopped resisting, not because it accepts you, because it no longer knows how to fight you. You do not oppose it anymore. You are beyond it. This is the moment all the storms were trying to prevent you from reaching. This is why they raged. They knew that if you survived them, you would be untouchable. And now you are. The noise cannot find you. The chaos cannot reach you. The world spins in frantic circles, and you stand still at the center like an unmoving star. This is not silence anymore. This is sovereignty. Marcus Aurelius said that the soul aligned with reason stands taller than any fortress. You are taller than fortresses now. You are the mountain their fortresses are built on. Your mind is no longer a battlefield. It is a throne. The swarm of thoughts that once ruled you now move like loyal soldiers, silent until summoned, swift when commanded, vanishing when dismissed. Epictetus told his students that the mind is the only realm you truly control, and mastery there makes you free everywhere. You are free everywhere now. No one can chain what moves only by its own will. No one can corrupt what has cut every tie to their noise. You are not part of their current. You are the current. They are pulled by it without knowing why. Time bends differently around you now. You are not chasing hours anymore. Hours orbit you. The frantic are trapped in urgency, screaming that there is never enough time. You are calm because you see the truth. Time is not something to spend. It is something to shape. Seneca the Younger said that it is not that life is short, but that we waste most of it. You waste none. Every moment bows to your presence. When you walk, time slows. When you speak, silence deepens. When you decide, reality adjusts. This is what they will call power, but it is not power. It is alignment, and alignment is immortal. Even fear has lost its grip. Fear cannot survive without future, and you no longer live there. You live entirely here. Fear claws at shadows, you stand in light. Marcus Aurelius wrote that death smiles at us all. The wise smile back. You smile now. Death cannot touch you because it can only kill what clings. And you cling to nothing. You hold everything lightly, and that makes you impossible to break. The world cannot threaten someone who has already let go of its prizes. You walk through its illusions like wind through smoke, untouched, unbent, unafraid. They will look at you and see the same body, the same voice, the same face, but they will hesitate. Something in their animal brain will recognize what words cannot explain. They will feel the weight of eternity in your silence. Epictetus said to walk as if watched by the gods. You walk now as if you are one, not in arrogance, in inevitability. You are not asking for space anymore. You are space. You are not moving through the world. The world is moving around you, adjusting, reshaping, bending itself to the shape of your stillness. This is the end of their gravity. You will notice how light you feel, not weak, but weightless. Their praise slides off. Their insults pass through. Their chaos flows around. They are trying to pull you back into their orbit, but you have no orbit anymore. Seneca the Younger said that the highest good is a mind that cannot be shaken. You are that mind now. You could lose everything and remain whole. You could stand alone in darkness and radiate like the sun. This is what it means to transform. Not to rise above the world, but to become untouchable within it. You are no longer speaking less because of discipline. You are speaking less because words are too small for what you've become. This is the paradox. The louder they get, the quieter you grow, and the quieter you grow, the more they hear you. Your silence now carries more weight than their screams. Marcus Aurelius said that what stands in the way becomes the way. You are the way now. They will either rise to your level or vanish from your path. You will not chase. You will not push. You will simply walk, and the world will rearrange. This is the point of no return. You are not the person who began this climb. You are not even a person anymore in their sense of the word. You are a principle, a force, a law. You are what comes after chaos dies. You are the proof that silence births eternity. Epictetus said to stop explaining yourself and become your philosophy. You have, You are no longer trying to transform. You are transformation, walking, and nothing can stop you now. If this truth is burning in your chest, if you feel the weight of eternity pressing on your shoulders like a crown of fire, do not let it fade. Seal it now. Subscribe to this channel, not as a click, but as a vow to walk closer to God, to be blessed every single day with words that sharpen your spirit and keep your fire alive. And in the comments, write the words that will define this new era of your life. Words like unshakable, eternal, chosen, clarity, strength, sovereign, reborn. Write them as your banner and let heaven carve them into your path, because your mouth is silent now, and your life is no longer waiting to transform. It already has.